All right. Everybody's asleep. Kids are asleep. Wives are asleep. Somebody wake Brian up. Time to talk like men.
Hey, let's get up. Let's go. What's up, everybody? Welcome back into another edition of Now We Can Talk Like Men. It's episode 2 of the podcast. Hoping this will be a little bit better. We'll see how it goes. But we're going to talk about some of our favorite topics, especially given things going on lately. Just some background information about us. We are 4 guys from Kentucky, Louisville, Kentucky fans. Also, we enjoy some bourbon. We're going to drink some bourbon. We're going to talk some bourbon, and then we're going to talk about some of our favorite topics going on currently right now, as well as play some games, have some shenanigans. We're doing a draft. We'll talk about the little shenanigans. We'll talk about that. Let me go ahead, though, because there's going to be new people here that haven't seen this before, so we'll introduce ourselves. I'll go with you first, since you were last time. I would say the co-host of the pod for right now, Dwight.
Hey guys, this is Dwight. So I am the only Kentucky fan here, so I'm gonna have to hold my own on that. But I also want to mention, not only we're going to talk about bourbon because that's my jam, Brian's jam, but we're inclusive on this podcast. We want to make sure everyone feels welcome, everyone feels safe. So for Justin, I brought him a Bud Light.
No,
just want to make sure that he feels included.
No, I got a little citrus down. We don't do a lot of branding. We don't do a lot of sponsorships right now until they give us some money.
He's gonna chug that Bud Light as soon as these cameras turn off. But anyway, so
I'm not gonna drink a Bud Light. No.
But anyways,
wait, did this just get political within the first minute and a half?
No, this is a safe place. I wanted you to make sure that you felt safe.
Would you rather it be a Bubbles rather than a Bud Light?
Yeah, I think I would right now. Actually.
So anyways, my name is Dwight, and thanks for watching, guys. I'll turn it over to Ashton.
I'm Ashton. I don't know as much about Louisville sports, but I'm here for the football and the GTs, the good times. So, and then the other bald-headed guy on the other end of the couch, pass it along to you.
I'm Brian Pound, the politically correct correspondent for our little group here. And I'm just really happy that there's lots of diversity here. 3 bald dudes and 1 guy with a hat. But
3 bald fat guys and a guy with a hat.
So you're going to get a very diverse perspective on all of these
three bourbon drinkers and 1 Bud Light drinker.
Yeah. Dwight, what is the weight limit on this couch? Because
I don't know. We'll find out.
Fat.
We're going to push the limits tonight. We'll push the limits.
All right. I'm Justin Sofra, co-host of the Bianconeri Zone, alongside my guys, Ale and Julian. Probably going to get a lot better content over there than you're going to get here on this channel. But hopefully we're going to have some fun, talk about some different topics in the podcast. Let's just kind of get into it. I mean, where do you guys want to open this up from here today?
I think it's important. If you watched our first episode, we went way too into the weeds. Like, we're not going to go that deep anymore. We're going to keep it pretty light.
Just like me. We're not going to go deep.
He doesn't go deep. He just goes lightly.
But anyways, we're Kentucky. We're all from Kentucky, right? So like the Derby was here. We watched the Derby. Those horses ran pretty damn fast, right? Like they ran fast.
They ran and then they turned left.
And then
they took another left.
And then 4 of them died.
And then they all died.
And then, I think there was it 4?
7. It was like 7. 7 horses died.
7.
Okay. So, if you're not from here, if you're tuning into this podcast from anywhere else in the world, I imagine you've probably heard of the Kentucky Derby. It's the only thing we really have to really claim in this city. It's the only time they clean up the city. They try to spray off the homeless every once in a while to try to make it look appeasing. The Queen used to come here. She's dead, so she's not coming here anymore. Maybe King Charles will come. Yeah, maybe King Charles will give us a visit next year.
Bring those sausage fingers over here.
We'll see. Really, anyway, but as it stands right now, that's one of the hottest topics, though, when it comes to the Derby. Let's be honest. The 4 of us, when we go to the Derby, we're not breaking down horses. I'm not my guy Louis Rabeau, and I'm not going or Dan Issel and breaking down horses. How much money I'm going to really win?
Did anyone hear more about getting like a real ticket?
Yeah.
You did?
You can.
All long shots. Yeah.
And how much did you win?
I won $38 and lost $140.
Okay.
Wait, you didn't win $38.
I won.
You lost $102 is what you did. Are you counting the ones that you placed for me?
No.
Okay. So otherwise it'd be another
That's all
30.
right.
But okay, I just want to make
I'm
sure.
pretty sure I lost the most money. So.
Like, how is it 2023 and like the only way you can fix a horse's broken leg is to just shoot it in the face?
Yeah.
Like, how is that? Like, we have no better science than that.
You'd imagine there'd be some kind of veterinary clinic out there that's fixed that figured out the I guess not the matriculation, but the way the horse's leg works, and that you can put a cast on it, get a thing going. I guess if it can't run again, it's not worth living.
I think that's what it honestly.
Like if it can't run
I think that's
hard.
what it comes down to is they just don't want to deal with this expense. So they're like, we're just gonna shoot this horse right in the face.
But at the same time, those horses are at that level. Wouldn't you want to literally milk them for a little bit and then kill them?
I've actually
not worth $1 million, but some of those horses are. They're just fucking shooting.
That's what I'm saying.
That, and I was also going to say, Ashton's kind of onto something because I've seen the videos. They usually do milk them. That's usually how they ended up making more horses. Because usually you have to do it hand to hand. Like there's videos. Look it up on
Didn't
YouTube.
Jackass do that for like a?
I think they did, but like it popped up. I was like scrolling through, I guess with the reels or whatever it is.
Scrolling through to find that.
It came up, and I was like, "What's she doing?"
It did.
What's she? It came up. Yeah, it definitely did come up. Anyway, so yeah, kind of depressing, kind of a sad note if you like the horses. It's kind of weird to me though, again, that you think the money that these people are probably making off these horses. I know they spent a lot of money on them, but at the same time, you can't at least cobble up something together, get their leg going, that they can live their days out on like a ranch or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean
I
it's
just don't think that it's something worth talking about.
nah. I mean,
Budweiser can put the Clydesdale out there to try to win back the American public, American citizens to come back.
this is one of those things where
just trying to
like
cover
this
up
is
your
what.
love
Yeah,
for
I was
Bud
gonna
Light.
say this is like I think the lady doth protest too much type of scenario here where Justin is loving Bud Light right now. He just won't. He's not gonna tell us.
Well, it's not a lady. It's not a lady that's protesting.
You know, that's the Kentucky Derby. Like you got our analysis. And to keep this on like a Kentucky note, like it's so hard watching these games if you're a Kentucky fan, because every single game you watch, you've got a UK player just going nuts. And you're like, oh, did he win a championship?
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, did he win a championship? No. Oh, did he win a championship? Oh, Booker? No.
Didn't even
Oh,
start.
what about Jamal Murray? No. Oh, Maxey? No.
So that's hard for you. Is like, well, I guess, yeah, because I don't give a damn about their success. Like Donovan Mitchell, as a Louisville fan, I don't care at all. And he did nothing.
But see, I feel like you're in the minority though, because I know UVL fans who are literally like, Lamar Jackson is my savior. Like
Right.
he is my everything.
yeah.
And so it's like you will correct.
No, I'm saying there are those people.
Justin
Yeah.
seems to be one of those.
No, I'm not one of those
I don't
people.
know. Where I'm like,
I don't cheer
I'm
for
like
the Ravens.
I'm like the opposite. Where I'm like, I see their success. I'm like, well, where was that? Where was
yeah.
that when you were in Lexington?
Well, the difference is like, okay, so when we talk about the Lamar, I know we're trying to get into the UK topic, so I'm not going to try to divert you to a Louisville topic. But my issue is when it comes to the Lamar thing. Lamar did stuff at Louisville. He won a Heisman. He had some. I mean, yes,
Did he make the
flamed
playoffs?
out there at the end. Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. He definitely did flame out there. He fumbled it against.
I was gonna say, even lost
I
to
know,
UK.
I know, but at the same time, at least like he was putting out personal performances that I was like, okay, he's doing what he can to win these games. The other guys, it's Lamar and a bunch of dudes. It's kind of that
Speaking
kind of
of the Heisman, Louisville football is bringing the Heisman bird to the center midfield logo.
I want to know from a U of L fan perspective, like if there was a UK All NBA team, would they win the championship?
No, I don't believe so.
Are you serious? All right,
You're gonna have
All right.
Anthony Davis.
So you don't think
who
so?
won't play a game if he gets.
They would have a deep bench.
If he gets a
Even if he
hangnail,
does.
they're gonna have to pull him
They
off
would have
the
to shoot him in the
court.
face, just like all the other
Just like
horses
the
in from
horses.
Kentucky. They should have. Yeah.
Like Dan Issel said
Now,
today.
here's-
He said today, if he got a hangnail or whatever, they would literally have to give him last rights
Yeah.
on the court. It just
So
he'd be dead.
in your scenario, you're putting a UK basically all-star team together. Is it normal NBA teams they're going against, like
Yes.
regular rosters?
Yes.
Or like
No.
a all-star team of
No,
NBA teams?
no, not another All Star. I'm talking like
So
there's
basically
the
like-
Suns.
So Space
there's
Jam.
there's
So
the
the
what?
Suns-
So it's Space Jam.
Monstars.
I mean, no, but it's seriously like
We got
do you think-
Michael and a bunch of crappy people
tell me the team.
versus the Monstars.
All right, real
Build
talk.
your
I gotta
team.
get the notes out. I gotta
If
get
the
the notes
Warriors
out.
went to the championship, they would play UK's
So yes, 100%. All right. So let me tell you exactly. I was thinking about this earlier.
Oh, those are a lot of notes.
Here's what this is just my starters.
Do you have a job? Do you work at all?
No.
How do I get a job where I collect
we
money?
didn't even know we were going to be doing this podcast till like 5 o'clock.
Yes,
So,
and yet you still had time to.
anyways, let me just give you my starting 5. This is just the starting 5. You've got Anthony Davis.
Oh, before you do that, can you do it in a starting lineup, like announcer voice, please?
Great call.
At center.
There we go.
Number 23, Anthony Davis. No, I'm not doing all that.
I'm very thankful.
If John Wall's one of them, you got to do the John Wall.
Nah. He's not one of them.
Okay.
But listen, no,
Right now,
seriously.
at this point, I'm going to edit in the Chicago Bulls music.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right. But seriously, you got Anthony Davis, you've got Bam Adebayo, you've got Booker, you've got Jamal Murray, you've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander as your starters. All 5 of those players have been in the All-Star game at some point.
Okay.
Can I put an asterisk on that?
Davis not playing. He's not going to be healthy.
Booker,
All right, then you
Booker
got-
didn't start at actual UK,
No.
so he can't start on
That's a problem. That's a problem in and of itself. You got, all right, so let's say Anthony Davis gets a hangnail. He has to get shot in the head.
He's a horse.
You got Karl Anthony Towns coming off the bench. He gets hurt. You got Julius Randle. Jamal Murray gets hurt. You got De'Aaron Fox. You've got legitimate starters / all-stars. I don't see how they wouldn't be favorites.
It's a fantastic assortment of talent. I guess
Would they be the favorite? Would they be the favorite if they were an NBA team?
okay. I mean, who are they going up against? The Lakers? Well, you can't do that. Because Lakers have
assume
Is this
you
like
gotta
video
assume-
games where you can play against yourself,
1,000%.
essentially?
Yeah, like there's 2 Anthony Davis. Like so, you're playing the
So they're
Lakers.
playing, yeah.
You're playing Anthony Davis, LeBron. You're playing
So
the
it's 4
Lakers
and 4.
roster.
So they're playing 4 and 4.
No, they're playing 5-on-5.
Okay.
He's still balling out. Like, yes, he left in a wheelchair. Like, it's hilarious.
I think my main thing, the reason I laugh at it so much is like it's so disappointing to me because when he played for UK and I didn't like him then, like he was
healthy.
He was yeah, well but also he was such a damn good player. So it's so frustrating to be like it. Well,
when he plays,
when
he's
he plays,
dropping.
yes.
Yeah, he's playing 30. He's getting like 30 and 20.
Yeah.
But anyways, so the answer to my question is no. You don't think they'd win the championship?
I don't think so. I think there's a confluence of too many personalities that I think really
Too many chefs in the kitchen.
yeah, too many chefs in the kitchen.
Only
you
one
saw
ball.
what happened.
You can't let them cook at that point.
There's only one ball.
I mean, who's coaching them? John Calipari?
God, no.
Then they're
Because
not-
then they're not winning.
then they're not
Because then
winning.
they're
Then
not
it's
winning.
over.
Bring back Toby.
Rick. Now
You got me. You got me. Okay,
now
Rick,
you're-
they're winning it.
Now you're in a tough spot.
Except for it's NBA. I don't know. I mean, I just have a hard time seeing them. Like, I still think I understand what you're saying. I think it is a great group of talent.
All right.
My
Well,
vote
hey,
would be no. My vote would also be no.
why? Who would beat that roster?
I'm with Dwight.
Who would beat that roster? I mean, tell me a roster that has.
talent.
Yeah, I mean, in every position. It's not like they're a guard heavy. They wouldn't be guard heavy. They wouldn't be like bigs heavy. They would have it up and down the lineup. And a bench, a deep bench.
Yeah.
You got, listen, you've got it. We're talking a deep bench. So when the other team's going to their second line, you're bringing off De'Aaron Fox. You're bringing off Malik Monk, Julius Randle, Karl Anthony Towns. Like, that is deep. I don't know. That's just my thought. That is deep. That's not just, that's not just the tip. You're going all in. Talking about NBA, we're watching the Suns, we're watching Kevin Durant. How much of a Kevin Durant move was it that your all's basketball player goes to LSU? Like, how much of a
It was. She is a
awful.
snake. She honestly. Here's the thing.
It's like, oh, I can't beat him. I'm just going to go join the team and just won the championship.
Yeah, it is. And it's kind of amazing because she joined your girl, Angel Reese. And did you see the guy who tweeted the big eyes about her getting a sponsorship? And the picture of her was like her in her bra. But he goes,
But he gave
"No,
the big
I didn't mean that. It's like what I meant was I
didn't
meant
mean
that.
that.
Whoa,
Yeah.
look how much money he's getting. Not, whoa, look what's on display.
Sure, creepy dude.
Yeah, right, exactly. He was like an athlete, not high enough to really know his name. I actually kind of loved it because like there's
You loved that she joined the team that just won the championship because she could.
the reason I love it is because if she's gonna leave, I want it in the most dramatic way possible because there's like I love my guys that are big Louisville women's basketball fans. I faked it for a bit. I
You
want.
have to.
I mean, you do.
What else
like,
are you gonna do? You're not gonna watch the NCAA tournament and
You're
watch.
not watching the men's.
Yeah.
No,
Right.
but Jeff Wall. Okay, Jeff Walls is why I love. Why I can get behind it. I love him. He's great. He's fun. He's whatever. But when it comes to like the actual game in, game out, I'm not doing it. Right. I'm not doing the breakdown.
No.
Hey, Haley Van Lith. I like the stuff about her when it came to Kobe Bryant. I liked the connection. I liked when he was alive, and he could be a part of that. And obviously, where all that he had done with her life was cool. But she also kind of had this annoying attitude, and it was just a little much. It's like, come on, you're a white girl from the West Coast.
But you're the best player.
She's really good.
Yeah.
She was really good. But like I don't know. It was kind of one of those things where it's just kind of like I guess just the sum of the parts didn't add up with her there. Even sometimes there's like a personality you can kind of tell like it's not really working, it's not clicking. That's my kind of thing with her. But also like I want her to go full heel, and the way to go full heel is Kim Mulkey. Join Kim Mulkey.
Join Angel Reese. That's the most. I'm gonna watch women's basketball.
It's Kevin Durant, like you said. Yeah.
Yes, it's Kevin Durant. Except the problem was Kevin Durant at least joined a likable group. Where now I'm gonna.
I kind of like this.
I might
more.
watch women's college basketball just to cheer against LSU.
Yeah.
At this point.
Do you want to go Angel Reese part 2? You got something to say?
So on that note, what do we think about Huggy Bear? So you got to keep it in because now they're not gonna know what I'm talking about.
No,
Can you all educate me? Because I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
you really don't know what happened?
Bob Huggins?
So we're talking about Bob Huggins. So Bob Huggins went.
I really don't know.
So Bob Huggins went on a radio show. He probably didn't know. I don't believe.
I genuinely don't know.
He did exactly what you think somebody
Should I
from.
look this up? I was like, nah, that'll explain.
So Bob Huggins went on a radio show, and I don't really even know what he was talking
In
about.
Cincinnati for Xavier.
He said that.
Oh wait, no, for Cincinnati.
But he said the F word in the like homophobic sense, and he said it twice without any hesitation, like not pausing whatsoever.
He said
then,
those Catholic Fs.
but he said it twice. And it was just like, so apparently he's gotten like,
You can say
can't
religion's
say
okay.
that.
It's okay to do religion.
Can't say it. Shouldn't have said it. He shouldn't have said it. But so apparently he's not getting fired.
I was gonna say it's supposed to be genius.
Yeah.
I think it's actually in his contract that he's supposed to say that.
Yeah.
He has been suspended for 3 games.
And $1 million.
$1 million reduction, and he has to go to sensitivity training.
Here's what I want. That doesn't need that. That's not what they need to do. Forget the money. Forget about the games that he misses that don't matter because it's going to be early season games that don't matter.
He's got to kiss a guy.
No, what they need to do is sensitivity training for like a year, and it needs to be televised. And we need Huggy Bear and sensitivity training, kind of like anger management. But we'll just
I think it needs to be just like The Office, where when Michael said the F word,
yes.
he had to kiss Oscar. That's the only way to like make it okay. And so I think Bob Huggins has to basically like he needs to at least like go to second base with a gay guy. Like that's the only way to make it
right. Or
right.
he has to convert to Catholicism.
He also has to meet with leadership at the university to, and I quote now, better understand the mental health crisis facing our college students.
Yeah, he's gonna be asleep
He's
for
not
that.
gonna- yeah.
He's not gonna pay attention to any of that. Let's be real.
Bob Huggins recalled rubber penises were thrown on the floor.
Yeah, that was
the key piece.
Yeah.
So he didn't say dildo. He said rubber penis.
Yeah, he said rubber penis, and then the radio host was like, "Yeah, it was trans night." He said the radio host said, and then I loved it how after it was over, the radio host was like, "Oh, Bob Huggins, isn't he the best?"
No, this was Cincinnati radio.
Oh.
The reason he said he's the best because he knew that he got the best fucking content that he could have gotten out of Bob Huggins.
Right.
Like what I want is John Calipari to come on to ESPN 680 with Dan Issel, and for him to say something like that.
The way Huggins said it too, it's like there is no amount of sensitivity training that is going to touch that because he said it with so much confidence and like casualty.
You haven't paid attention for the last 15 years?
Yeah,
Okay, well,
yeah.
Lily, AT&T.
Yep.
All right, so you wouldn't make my list, even if she was a cartoon.
She would not make your list?
She would not make my list. All right.
Speaking of that, so we're going to start a new kind of segment each week of we'll kind of come up with a draft from topics. So, Justin, do you want to explain what this week's topic is?
And vote in the comments as to whose list won. Who had the best list? So Justin, take it away.
All right, the new segment we will be doing today is the pick is in. We're going to do a draft. I think we're going to do a snake draft between the four of us, where we will be drafting. I think the only way that I can really describe this is, do you remember, I'm talking to you, the viewer, do you remember being children and do you remember watching TV and you started to notice little Johnny got a little bit more excited when this character popped on the screen. You're little Johnny. You're Johnny. You're little Johnny.
In this case, we're Johnny.
Little Johnny.
You're little Johnny. You're
For
little
example,
Johnny.
like Justin told us, before we started the show, like when Johnny Bravo came on, he knew, like, I'm gonna drink Bud Light.
I thought you were
He
gonna
just
say-
knew the path he was gonna go down. So
Yeah.
that's where we're at. But yeah, keep going.
Johnny Bravo's also hot? I don't understand.
Oh no,
She's thick, but I don't know. So overall, what we're doing is we're doing a snake draft ranking of our top. It's not 90s though. It's just overall cartoon baddies. Who's the hottest cartoon baddie that you can remember? And I think how do we want to start this off? Do we have a way to pick who's going to go first? Or we go by? Ashton solved the problem.
Oh, here we go. He's got a spin. Here we go. Randomizer.
Spin it. I don't know if you
Is
can
this
see that or not.
is this the person that goes first?
This will be our first overall pick, which is going to be Dwight.
Let's
Dwight
go.
Okay, Dwight gets the top seed. Are we going to do all
so
three
sweet.
or
So
four?
next pick goes to. Now, are we going to do a snake draft?
It is a snake
Yeah, it's
draft.
gonna
That's
be
the only
snake.
way to keep
Yeah,
this
but
fair.
I don't care. I'm glad I'm getting my
next
number
up
one.
Is Justin gets
number
the second
2.
pick.
For all those people who don't know the snake draft thing, because maybe some people
Oh, someone like
doesn't know
Brian.
what that means.
So basically,
Like
you go
Brian.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
and then
And then
4
backwards,
gets, and then you go
4,
back.
3,
So
2,
4
1,
gets 2 picks
and
in a
then one
row.
Why
again.
doesn't just say that?
Ash, I get the third pick. Brian, you get fourth and fifth.
So tell me you've never done fantasy football
Yeah.
without telling me you've never
Without
done
telling me
fantasy.
Oh, I've done it. I've
All right.
just
Yeah,
done
just
my-
auto draft it. You just auto draft.
it. Yeah.
Hold on,
Right.
Justin. Speaking of that, real quick,
Yeah, I'm
off
sure.
talk, but how many kickers or quarterbacks did you end up with?
I ended up with 4 quarterbacks. And I literally, I won the regular season.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
I've
I know.
only won fantasy football. I don't play it anymore, but I've
This-
only won it once.
I was in the final.
auto
right?
draft.
This is
Yeah,
how you
yeah.
know. This is how you know it's all stupid because you did that with football and I won in basketball. And
Yeah, that's true.
you know,
Well, I won. Okay, so I
know
won the
that.
regular
I
season.
know ball.
And we got to the final, and like 3 of my main guys got hurt. Justin Jefferson laid an egg. Otherwise, I probably would have won all the money.
All right, so who's third?
Anyway, y'all don't
I'm
care about
third,
fantasy.
Brian's fourth. So, all right, go ahead.
By the way, the Phoenix Suns are dead.
Dog.
They are dead.
It's about to get a
Dead.
little. It's about to get a little spicy in here.
All right,
A little
guys.
hot.
All right, here we go.
Number 1.
With the first pick.
With the first overall pick in the cartoon
Cartoon
hotness draft. This was a no-brainer for me. Before we started the show, someone said, like, how long until we get to a animal?
My question was
I'm going to answer
who's
that
gonna be
question.
the
We're
first
going to get to them right now.
Furry season already.
Number
No,
1.
don't be
This
who
is
I think it
We
is.
all don't disagree.
it's
I
so
think we all know who
oh,
it's
it's
gonna
so
be.
Everybody get up. It's time to jam now. Welcome to the Space Jam. It's your chance. Do your dance at the Space Jam. All right.
Lola Bunny. Number 1.
Number one overall pick in the draft?
All right,
Number
there-
1.
that
Now
was-
listen,
that
I'm
was
not
one off
talking.
my list.
I'm not talking this LeBron
Did you see that tail?
nonsense. She was dummy thick. Listen, I'm not talking LeBron when they like had to like
30 season.
take away her like womanness.
Sexuality?
I'm talking the MJ version where she was ready to show it off. Dog.
and-
She was.
and-
Oh,
and she
oh,
had
please.
handles on the court.
please. So hot.
Like they specifically tailor her.
Oh, yeah.
For her.
Oh yeah.
So good.
Yeah, they did. They did make her very sexual.
Oh,
Now that I think about it, 6-year-old me or what, 6, 7, I don't know how old I was. It was like 96, 7.
so good.
All right.
Yeah.
On to the second pick.
On to the
Yeah,
second pick.
Justin.
So I mean, it's over now. Like I got Lola Bunny.
yeah.
It's like it's
So
over.
I went through a lot of the options out there. I gotta go. Wait, you got some pictures you can share? So I think I have a list, and they're not in any particular order, but I think for the second overall pick in this draft, this one I had considered. I had thought about that. I was like, man, what level of like teenage, not teenage, I guess young, whatever, young boy. It's a weird word to say.
This is getting
horniness.
going off the rails.
Are we
fast.
talking about it at this age? And I'm thinking, I can't do it. I cannot be a furry. That can't be me. I got to get right with God. That can't be it. But
when you got it, you
something
got
that's
it.
close to that.
God made bunnies.
There was one.
God made that bunny real. It took a lot of time with that bunny.
Why did God make these bunnies so damn hot? There's a lot. I'm just gonna mark all this for the shorts that we're doing.
So who's your?
So I'm gonna go a little meow meow. And I'm gonna go with.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go furry. I'm just gonna go little meow
it's
meow.
Not. It's not.
Oh, I know what you're.
No, you don't.
Okay,
You're
right.
You're going the wrong direction. You might get it.
I think I know where you're going.
I'm gonna go.
Do you have to catch them all?
No.
Oh,
What?
God.
Who do you think I was going for? Meow?
Pikachu? Is that a guy or girl? All right, hey, you're really building this up. Look what you got.
My pick.
Now we have no idea.
In the second pick in the cartoon baddies draft, I select Felicia Hardy, the Black Cat from Spider-Man from 1990s.
Mel
I have no
Kiper's
idea
giving
who
that
that
pick.
is. I have no idea who that even
You know what
is.
I'm talking about?
I've seen the show. I don't know.
Felicia
All the
Hardy.
draft analysts right
okay,
now are
here.
saying
Hold
you
on,
are
I
the
gotta
law.
look.
I got
You're the
you.
Raiders. Yeah,
That's the worst.
No.
that was not on my list at all, and I've got like 15 names here. Okay, so with my pick for the third overall pick in the first
Things
round.
thinging.
No,
See 'em?
that's not my thing.
Are those things thinging?
What,
All right, Ashley.
Things are thinging.
It's
This is the draft debate show, and then we're doing the cartoon baddies.
so
Okay.
third overall pick in the cartoon baddies.
Are you
The
writing this down?
Team Ashton is going to select Misty from Pokemon.
She's 12.
So was he when it came out.
It's okay, no judgment. It's a no judgment zone.
Pedophilia is not.
I do want to ask why you.
At least
Actually,
human.
He was like 9.
She's
probably.
human at least.
Yeah.
I do want to understand.
Lola Bunny is hot. All right, sorry.
What do you say, Ryan?
I don't disagree with any of Dwight's arguments. Redhead? Yeah. Are you into
I swore it was
redheads?
gonna be
Is that your
Asian.
thing?
I thought Asian would be the one.
I'm almost second guessing my pick now because I don't want to go with
in
the
all
redhead.
honesty-
But there's 2 of them. Oh my God, there's 3 of them on my list.
Back-to-back picks here.
I get back to back. Okay.
So
I feel like I'm going to be able to go 1, 2, 3, 4 because you guys are doing a terrible job right
You
now.
picked Lola Bunny. Get out of
That's
here. You
number
picked
one on
an animal.
everyone's list. Everyone.
If you look on my list, Lola Bunny's number 1.
Lola Bunny. All right.
And by number 1, I mean that wasn't necessarily my first round pick, but that was the first thing I thought of.
all right, fourth overall pick.
Fourth overall pick, like I said, I got some redheads, and I'm not a redhead person necessarily. So I'm actually, you guys went like childish, right? Like what you grew up with. I'm gonna go not childish. I was,
John's going
I
what he
was
saw
way,
yesterday.
I was way too old when I saw this and was like
Like a couple
why
weeks
is
ago?
she like maybe 2 years ago?
I know what this is.
No, I don't think you do. I don't know her name, but she's the aunt from BMO. That bitch thick.
No idea.
I haven't even seen that show.
And from BMO.
BMO? Is that a
Look it
recent?
up.
Ian from BMO. All right, hold on.
Because you're
Hold on.
not
Sorry,
going to
viewers.
disagree
Hold
with
on.
me once you see her.
Can you edit in like the waiting signal kind of thing?
Jeopardy.
Yeah, that's fine. And from BMO. That's spelled BMO.
BMO. I've had to watch a lot of kids' movies recently because
I like
I have
Little
like
Gators
a
Eats.
younger.
That's what I'm going to search from BMO.
All right, hold on. I'll just find it for you.
I'm getting a lesbian. I'm getting.
BMO. BMO.
I'm getting BMO from Adventure Time.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not. I don't
Brian.
think. I think you had a fever dream.
Is it? Ashen.
What?
What the
That's
fuck?
what came up for me.
That's BMO. That's not what. Hold on. What the fuck? What this shit was?
This is worst. This is the worst pick you
No,
had.
the big white fucking robot thing that's got the. You know
That's
what
what
I'm
I
talking
just
about?
had up. Yeah.
This thing?
No, god damn it! Oh my
Wow.
God. Hold on.
This. I feel like you all might.
Okay,
You might as well stop
never
this
mind.
draft now because I've
Never-
already won. I
You're on
think.
my court.
Oh, so sorry. So
The
sorry.
Twins have lost this draft in the first
Yeah,
round.
bad.
Ashton, you
Bad.
picked a 12-year-old girl.
But he would. That's okay.
Yeah,
That is okay in this draft. You were a kid.
There's nothing.
This is when you're
what
a kid.
the fuck are you on, Brian?
I don't know.
There's
I
nothing.
looked at that.
Like I searched.
I had like BMO Financial Group
right.
come up and stuff. Like I don't.
You're on a list now.
Yeah.
you're on a list. I don't know.
While you,
Hold on.
while
No,
you
fuck
look,
all this. Hold on. You guys are going
The
to
ant
understand.
from BMO.
What the fuck movie is it called then?
Are you talking about the Wally?
No, God, there's just fat.
They thick on there.
There's just fat humans in Wally. I had to get my microphone.
Yeah.
Hold on. Is it not? What the fuck's it called? The big white fucking robot thing. You know what the fuck I'm talking about?
Oh, Big Hero 6?
That's it.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Big Hero 6.
How did that become BMO?
I guess because I was thinking of that fucking little robot.
The ant.
All right.
Cass.
And Cass. That's her name.
Right. Okay. Now he's talking about this bitch.
Can I have my credit back?
Here's the thing, like
I've never seen or heard of this.
You talk about dummy thick? That bitch dummy thick.
she's skinny, but she's
No, not down below.
But here's the thing. What's tough is no one knows who that is.
Yeah.
Everybody knows who it is.
You didn't even know what show it was from.
That's fair. That's completely valid.
I don't think they did
You
that
could have
for
got
me.
her in the
They
third
did.
or fourth round.
Congrats.
Yeah, consider
All right, Brian, you are now on to your next pick.
So now we are on round 2.
So
Round 1 went to Dwight.
I'm gonna be real honest. I obviously give it to Dwight as well. I have an option to go with a redhead, but I also think that there should be some inclusivity, and clearly it's gonna be Jasmine from Aladdin.
Ooh, that's a good
She was
pick.
on the list. She was on the list.
Clearly,
She was on my list. Yeah.
All right.
I think she gets credit though for the lack of clothing. I think if she had dressed modestly, we would all be like, hey, you know, she's Jasmine. Yeah. But the fact that she's just like, check my belly out.
So
I'm gonna be real honest. I think it's that fucking tiger.
Okay. I'm gonna show her the world.
Shining, shimmering.
I can show you my dick. It won't take long because it's right here.
I can't use any of this. We're doing this for ourselves at this point.
Oh, okay.
I've been doing it for myself the entire time.
We're on to Ashton. All right. So, wait. So Brian's got Jasmine. At least we know who that is.
And then the other bitch from BMO.
BMO / Big Hero 6.
You made us waste so much time looking for BMO.
So I obviously put no effort into this. All right, go ahead.
All right, Ashton.
With my second pick, the 6th overall in the baddie cartoon animated whatever, I'm gonna go with an oldie but a goodie, Jessica Rabbit from Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
I knew
redheads galore.
So I knew someone was
I
gonna pick that.
Yeah.
And I didn't have it on my list because I feel like if that was your type, then you were gonna go after slutty chicks the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Like that's
Well,
what
that's
it's like.
Ashton's
It's like you've got the cute, the like pretty, and then you've got Jessica Rabbit. If Jessica Rabbit was your thing, you're chasing trash the rest of your life.
Yeah.
To be fair, though, I think that was the first like cartoon character that I saw. I was like, oh, it does something for me. Like, there's something wrong with me.
I think that I'm gonna get that person for my second pick. But Jessica Rabbit, when I saw Jessica Rabbit as a kid, I'm like, oh,
He's gonna have
there's that hoe.
She's a hoe.
She's a hoe.
She has a type.
She is a hoe.
That
She's a hoe.
I swear to God.
I
if it's
said
like-
that she's
if it's
a
like
hoe.
another athlete, is it like a female athlete that's
not.
like
Nope.
okay?
I don't even know who you're talking
Who
about.
was
But
the main actor in that movie?
Roger Rabbit.
No.
Oh,
the guy.
Don Rickles. I know what you're talking about. He's played in Super Mario movie.
Like, I was like, ooh, short fat guy.
Oh,
That could be me.
short, fat, balding.
You could definitely have sex with an imaginary creature.
Yeah.
I mean, to your credit,
I do it every
that is a no-brainer classic like pick.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
All right.
All right.
Moving on. Justin.
Okay, I'm trying to think with this one. There's a few ways I could go with this. A lot of
Can't be any worse than the first one.
It's been him that's been doing the redhead.
I intentionally avoided a redhead.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that until Brian said it, but it's worked out.
So I think I'm going to go with one that's similar, but not exactly. It's a little bit more of an underdog pick. The problem is
It's Kim Possible.
I don't know if she's a butterface. No, it's not Kim Possible.
It's Patty Mayonnaise.
No.
To your Doug Funk.
No, I'm actually going to go with Miss Bellum from the Powerpuff Girls. You do get to see her face one time, so you know that she's okay. It's
and she
normal.
is a redhead.
Yeah. So there you go. That's my option.
So if you were going to go Cartoon
Fine, it's a
Network,
good
I
pick.
kind of thought you were going to go Dexter's Lab.
Okay, pick.
Huh?
If you're going to go Cartoon Network, I figured you're going to go Dexter's Lab. But hey, Miss Bellum, I get
It's
it.
a little weird.
I get it.
Again, it's another child. Ashton.
Wait till my next pick. I got Cow and Chicken. So
I seriously think I'm going to get my top 4. Like, I think my top 4, I'm going to get all 4.
Okay.
So number 2, this one was struggling to almost put
You
this
said
one
you
number
wanted to go
one.
with
I
one of the
almost,
Powerpuff
no.
Earlier.
He's talking about bubbles.
I just want people to know.
So listen. This was almost one because this is the thing. This is the character that made me realize like I like girls. Like I can still remember this popping
So
on
it's
my
a choice?
I can still,
no,
no,
you're
but
still
it was an
in
awakening.
mine.
It was an awakening.
So you're saying
Not
it's a choice?
It's an awakening. No, it was I saw it on TV when I was about to go to like preschool for the day, and I was like, I think I'm gonna stay here and watch this TV.
I think I'm not.
I think I want to watch this.
I think I want to touch
Sailor Moon.
Oh,
Sailor Moon.
I did not
So
think-
hot.
Good. Didn't think of that. That's a good.
So good.
That is a
I
good
mean, come on.
That is not what I was expecting from Dwight. I
Yeah,
thought
no,
anime was
not at
far away from
It
Dwight.
wasn't, like I said, it
Yeah,
popped up on my TV, and I was like, I don't know, man.
I remember.
Short skirt, girl in pigtails, maybe 10 years old. I don't know.
I was
I'm
only
interested.
5 at the time, so she's an older lady.
It bothers me that we're going back. To
So,
like, yeah.
anyways, no, now
Regressing.
I got my,
got another one.
I get
That's
another
dope.
one.
That's-
So
I'm telling
started
you.
off the third
And I know
round.
for a fact none of you are going to take my 4th. So yeah, this is going to be great.
Okay.
Number 3. This one I think is more mainstream, but like, I mean, Lincoln watches this and I'm just like, man, she's all right.
Oh, PJ Masks, Owlette?
No.
Oh, no, it's just me. Okay.
Oh yeah. Elsa from Frozen. I think when she sings that whole
I just
like,
got back from Disney. Yeah.
when she sings that like the cold doesn't bother me anyway. I'm like,
Right.
sure. Okay. Yeah, I was like, yeah, all right.
What's her sister?
Anna.
Is she redhead?
I think she's brunette.
Brownish
She's
red?
okay.
Are all the ones that you're going with? Are they all blonde?
Cold-hearted bitches?
So far, yes.
Wow.
Fourth one is
It's not good
not.
look-
So far, I've got Lola Bunny,
Is the fourth
Sailor
one?
Moon,
Kind of blonde, yeah.
and I've got
The bitch you just forgot about, Elsa.
Elsa.
They're all
That is a killer
Lola Bunny
lineup.
is blonde,
I'm
technically.
that. No, yeah, she's blonde.
One can shoot, one can do superhero stuff, and then one can freeze you.
It's so,
So
hot.
you're going with like the
I'm going with just the baddest looking chicks ever. That's all I know. I don't
Cold
know what
never
they do,
bothered
but-
All right,
me anyway.
All right, Justin, you're
So
up.
recap so far, you've got who and who?
Yeah, right. That's-
Ashton, you have Misty, so that's
You
kind of
have
fucking
children on
weird.
your list, so you shut the fuck up when you talk to me. Number 3, I'm gonna go with let's go with Shigo.
Yeah.
Let's go with Shigo from Kim Possible. Go with she's
Pick Shigo over Kim Possible.
I don't know who that is.
yeah, but she's thick.
The bad girl.
She's thick.
Green,
She's thick.
black, and
She's thick. She's a little thick. There we go.
Yeah, we're going to have to Google that one again.
You
But
don't know that. People
Well,
know that. People know Shigo.
This is like when we do our bracket pool where it's like, all right, Justin, thanks for contributing to the pool.
you picked the
Yeah.
rabbits.
No,
You have the
rabbits!
hottest bunny of all
Yeah.
time.
Jessica and Lola.
Yeah, there's 2 rabbits in here.
All right.
All right.
So yeah, so we're gonna have to
People know
literally.
Shigo. You know Shigo.
no, we don't.
They know
All right,
Shigo.
third pick for me. Not on purpose, but we are going to keep it in the redhead department
If
here.
you're redheaded, Ashton is single and ready to
you're redheaded,
mingle.
Another segment we're doing on this podcast. We are trying to get Ashton a date. If you would like to date Ashton, please leave a comment in the comment section down below. We'll get you guys hooked up. Let's go. Men, women, anything.
No.
Cartoon character.
So, all right. So for my third pick, I'm going to go with Helen Parr, or you might know her better
You just
as
stole my next pick.
Elastigirl from The Incredibles.
I only know her as the Incredibles mom.
And
but yes.
It was on my list.
She
That's a
thick.
good pick. That's a good
She
pick.
thick.
It was on my
pick.
list. My only issue with her is the voice. I don't know if I get the voice all the time. It's really
it's a
annoying.
good pick.
It's a really annoying voice. But I see what you picked. I like your pick.
I have so many things to say and I can't say any of them.
You like the voice?
No.
Ryan, your your third pick.
All right. So real talk. I really hate that I go redhead. But
So
I'm-
I really did steal your next pick.
oh yeah, no. So back to back, I was gonna go your choice and then this choice, but I have to go this choice now. I was raised correctly. I grew up on good cartoons and
X-Men.
clearly Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo was a qualified
Ashton had,
candidate.
Ashton had that
You're
one.
picking Scooby Doo.
And I picked the dog.
Scrappy.
Yeah.
Scrappy
Picks.
Dooby-Doo.
Yeah, I didn't want a big old dog. I want a little dog. No, why am I saying any of these things? Daphne, clearly. What Dwight said about Sailor Moon
new Daphne?
is true for me for Daphne.
Oh, wait, Daphne.
Daphne.
And I mean 1960s Daphne, like not new whatever,
new woke
curvy whatever. Fred wanted to bang Daphne and nobody was like talking about the fact that Velma's over here sexually repressed, wanting fucking Fred's dick, but Daphne was like playing hard to get. Yeah, no, Daphne can get it in.
That's a good pick. That's a good pick.
Speaking of woke.
All right. So,
So Brian, we're doing 4 rounds.
And we're sure that BMO is not a real thing.
I like how he's like, I was raised correctly, watched good cartoons, and then he just made up something.
Real talk. Before I actually make this pick, because I don't have it yet, because Ashton stole it. If I just think off the top of my head, there's like multiple redheads that all fit in these categories. Dexter's mom is the next one. Fuck. Oh, you already took all that. Hey, there's multiple.
We're all gone otherwise.
Hold on. Who else was I just thinking about? Oh, Lois Griffin, which is not hot at all, but like the voice is what does it for me.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Alex Borstein?
Is that her name?
Have you seen her?
I mean, I know.
She's gorgeous.
All I can hear is Alex Borstein from, because it's her voice, but like,
Family Guy?
sorry.
No. I was just gonna say
bring the energy up.
Lois could get it. I would.
I don't understand that one. That's the one that like I'm watching the show and I'm like, she's not even like sexually drawn.
Time out. Since you don't agree that you'd bang Lois, Francine or Lois?
Is Francine Joe's wife?
American Dad.
American. I don't really watch American.
You've
Dad,
never.
so I don't know.
My last pick. This makes me sad because I don't want to admit to this, even though
what makes you sad?
Ashton made it a first round pick. Delia Ketchum as Ash Ketchum's mom is clearly getting pounded by Professor Oak, and I wish I was Professor Oak because.
Hey, could you go to this?
Hey, little 10-year-old kid, can you go the fuck away so I can bang your mom?
Hey, I know you lost.
You see all these fucking animals that'll fucking shoot electric fucking beams out of their fucking eyes at you? Can you go catch those? Fucking fuck your mom. That's my fourth.
I'm
pick.
gonna send you to the United States by yourself, Harlow.
Your final pick is Ash Ketchum's mom.
Her name is Delia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Say her name.
So to round this out, I'm going to go a non-redhead.
It's gotta be
Oh,
Asian.
thank you.
For the last pick.
Mulan.
I'm going to go.
She looked like a dude the entire time.
She looked good enough for a guy. So, I mean,
I'm going to go with Meg from Hercules.
I thought it was Family Guy. I thought it was Family Guy.
Shut up, Meg.
from Hercules. That's not a bad
Yeah,
pick.
she
That's
kind of
all right.
did it.
Her name is Megara, just so
Yeah,
you
I was
know.
gonna
That's
say,
actually Greek
there's one
correct.
Meg and it is-
According to Google, she
Megara.
also goes by Meg.
Okay. I mean, okay. Yeah.
Justin, it is your pick.
James Woods was the voice of Hades.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he was trying to bang her the entire time. James Wood is also in Family Guy on a regular basis.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
Candy.
Ooh, Pizzini.
Politically great ideas.
There's
All right, Justin.
Number 4.
Yeah.
Number 4 pick. For me, I'm going to go back to the Marvel well. I'm thinking we're going to go X-Men now this time. And it's between 2. If you pick one, you can pick them all, basically. If I pick one of the picks. But I'm not going to pick her.
it's Kitty Pryde from the new ones. By new ones, I mean from 2000.
From X-Men Evolution,
Yes.
she was a teenager, so that's a problem for me. I think
You were a teenager. It's fine.
it's true. I think I'm going to go Rogue,
Oh my
but from the
gosh.
original X-Men animated series.
Oh, no.
She was very sexualized in that as well. And she had this
one
like
is-
country accent that was
Jean Grey
going.
was better.
which one's
She's also a
Rogue?
redhead, though.
What was Rogue super out?
She's the one that when she touches people, she takes their power and also like puts them in comas. But there's the part where I wouldn't want that part.
I thought you
She
were
wore
going to
gloves.
go. I thought you were going to go with whichever one Jennifer Lawrence played.
I thought about picking
Shade.
Mystique. I thought about picking Mystique because then you can pick them all. That's what I
Yes,
said.
okay.
You can get them all then.
That's
I'd be
where
like,
I thought you were going.
maybe you want Bishop this round. I don't know what you want. I don't know what you're into. It's 2023. You're allowed to do that. All right.
All right. Good job.
Dwight's
Great
just
job.
so upset.
Great job. I just don't know. I mean,
Dwight
honestly,
just wants to say his
Dwight
last
had this
pick.
list prepared
Literal-
probably for
give
months.
us
He's
a
like,
give us a
can we
recap.
maybe
literally,
can we
I
talk
got.
about horniness when we were kids? Can we do that?
I mean, I was just, they made you feel alive, and they still make not still, but you know what I mean.
Whoa.
Not still. I don't know. I mean, like, all right, I literally got all 4 of my top 4. And I didn't expect you guys to put this one, but this one, for whatever reason, like tugged at my heartstrings.
What else did
Roxanne?
Something else.
Roxanne from Goofy Movie.
Yeah, I can see that. Another redhead. What do you know?
She was a cutie. I was like,
She's a dog.
Like red.
2 animals.
She was
two dogs. She's a dog.
What?
She's a dog. You can give this dog a bone. I'll tell you that much.
She dog. She dog.
She's a
She got
dog.
that dog in her.
She got that. She got my dog.
So
in
to
her.
answer my question
She got
before
your
we
dog.
started of who would go bestiality, it's apparently Dwight.
It's me. I
Dwight,
mean, hey,
2 out of 4
I'll
are
own it.
animals. Yeah, he's going after me.
I'll own it. All right. So hey, so all right. To recap, my top 4: Lola Bunny, Sailor Moon, Elsa, Roxanne from the Goofy Movie.
That's a strong.
That's a strong list.
But I
Roxanne's
also,
also a teenager.
Strong list.
also like.
Wait, wait,
How
she's a
old are
dog.
we?
She's probably
How old
dog.
are? Yeah, she's a grandma probably.
Probably old. Yeah, she's probably grandma.
All right. Honorable mentions. Anyone? Honorable mentions. Who missed? Who do we miss? Who do we
I've got
miss?
some. Luann from King of the Hill.
I thought about her too. Luann.
Peggy.
How
Peggy
fucking
Hill.
white trash?
No, I thought about it.
See?
Luann.
Granted, Dwight and I grew up in Baghdad,
yeah.
so it makes sense.
Yep.
Layla or Leela, I'm not really sure.
The
from
one with one
Futurama.
eye from Futurama.
Oh, that's a good pick. That's. I mean, she wasn't hot, but
No,
She was literally
Amy,
muted from
right?
the sewers.
What's the Chinese chick? And by Chinese, I mean Oriental. And by
Amy?
Oriental, I mean Asian. And by Asian, I don't know what I mean.
So if your employer
Possible.
looking to hire someone, Brian's looking for a job.
Yeah,
I'd like to be a good editor. I'm gonna learn on this episode,
We need
right?
to hire an editor.
Yeah.
So.
Nobody picked Kim Possible. You picked the other chick.
That's
Kim
crazy.
Impossible's a child.
They're all children.
They're all
No,
children.
Chico's an adult. Chico was an adult.
I don't know if
whipping
anybody
that
had this
ass.
on their list, but I wrote it down. Carmen Sandiego.
Yeah, I didn't have it, but I
Half of her face is covered, and she
Yeah,
wears a big
see.
ass red trench
She's
coat.
mysterious.
Oh,
mysterious.
I don't want mysterious. I want naked.
He had patty mayonnaise.
Patty mayonnaise.
There's nothing
Why?
attractive about Patty
I
Mayonnaise.
figured you put her on your list.
I thought about patty mayonnaise. I thought about it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Rosie
She was
O'Donnell?
the brown-haired one, right? The
Yes,
brunette.
she was Barnes.
Yeah.
Rosie O'Donnell?
No, we're not talking about voices. What is wrong with you?
No, she played.
Don't-
No, she played. her.
You got to
She did.
separate the art from the artist. All
Live action,
right.
she did
Live
play.
action.
She did play.
Live action.
All right. So I had so honorable mention on my list because I got my top 4.
Wonder Woman is
No one took Ariel. I thought Little Mermaid. I thought she was all right.
we did talk about it.
Rapunzel from
Never
Tangled.
saw
From
it.
that
Never
one,
saw it.
From the new
well, that's because what's her face is the voice. The same chick
That's
who's
all.
Elsa's, or no, it's not. It's the other chick
some-
in that movie,
Oh wait.
right? What's her name? The guy,
know.
the chick who's married to Dax Shepard.
Oh, Kristen
really-
Bell.
Yes, thank you. Kristen Bell is the voice of.
voice.
Who the fuck did you say?
She's all these
Rapunzel.
characters.
Rapunzel, and she's the voice of.
I knew in the Elsa.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Jane from Tarzan.
Ooh, that's a good one.
No.
Yeah.
She was pretty hot, man.
yeah.
The father, maybe.
Phil Collins, maybe.
And what about the green M&M?
Well,
thought you'd
once
be
they
more
took off her
purple.
boots, I wasn't a big
What?
fan.
I thought you'd be more into the purple M&M.
No, dude. Green M&M.
So Tucker Carlson got to you about that?
I just
Yeah,
eat
Tucker
that
was
thing.
very
I'd eat
upset
that
about the
thing
fact
until
that they
I'd
took
had
away
chocolate
her
all over my face.
sexual boots. Why are they trying to unsexualize my M&M?
Justin, Brian, any honorable
They
mention?
took the penis vein out of the Snickers. All right, so vote in the comments. Let us know who had the best list.
Who had the
did we
worst?
miss?
Who had
did
the
we miss?
worst list?
Yeah, tell me why mine is probably actually
Please.
the best one and why
Yeah.
they're wrong.
Yeah.
This is the internet. I have faith.
Yeah, if you're a bot, if you're someone that's just Justin, all of Justin's like burner accounts will let us know.
Y'all Canaries on 69.
All right, guys, welcome back. We've got some delectable bourbon in my hands, and we are going to actually try to tell the difference between shit bourbon and good bourbon. My understanding is one of these is a allocated product that is delicious, and the other one is a bottom shelf piece of shit you can buy anywhere
That's
that
nutritious.
may also be delectable because these people don't have any idea what's good or bad.
What's allocated mean?
Allocated means that it's not easily gotten. It means that Dwight, go ahead.
Limited supply, essentially, was what we mean by allocated. And again, as I said last episode, I think Justin made the statement that this all tastes the same to him. Like, this is the stuff you put in Coke. One of the goals here is to try and differentiate, really good bourbon, stuff that has been aged a long time, stuff that's at higher proof, stuff that is just a little bit harder to find versus your typical stuff. So
you do Coke with one of these, but not with the other.
Personally, yes. That's how I would. I would not do Coke. I would mix Coke with one of these. But in any event, we're trying to
I do Coke with both.
Oh, good.
So we're doing the right one first.
So we're going to do the right one first. And again,
it's rye?
We're really lucky in Kentucky that we do have like access to some really good stuff that some people don't in the other parts of the country. So,
in your shanties, where you live, with your whores.
Anyways, we're going to do it together. We're going to say, all right, which one we like better. And then we're going to find out what we're drinking.
And then Justin's going to drink his Bud Light.
And
I'm not drinking a Bud Light.
He's going to be drinking his 5th Bud Light of the night. So here we go.
We're going to start drinking Bud Light.
We're going to start with
why
the
do they all
glass
have that
right.
girl's face on them? I don't understand.
Let's dive into it.
Here we go.
It's the right one. Okay.
27 first.
We're going for the right.
The right. You're correct.
Right.
Yes. What kind of notes do you smell, guys? Since y'all drank it first.
I sniffed it.
Okay.
So I want to hear this more from Brian or not Brian. I want to hear more from Ashton and Justin on this. Like, the one on the right, is it kind of like your run of the mill? Like, I would put Coke in this.
I think this is the Coke one.
Okay.
I mean,
how do you know?
You haven't
even tasted
tried the other one yet.
Okay. Okay.
Well,
I don't know why, but I know it hasn't been, but it almost tastes watered down. It really, I don't know.
Yeah, there is a little bit of that.
I agree. Brian, what are you thinking?
A little dullness to it.
Yeah.
The dullness is correct. It actually tastes better than what I was expecting. I'm not a particularly high proof person. I would much prefer to drink something at 90 proof and savor it, enjoy it, but then go to something higher later, which is, I think, what's going to happen here.
Should I be finishing this or should I go back and forth between the two?
You should.
I would save a little so you can go back to it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Sorry, I should talk to
All right.
this.
So
any thoughts?
No, I mean, I don't want to influence you guys, but I think I have the same thoughts as you. I think, this feels like a lower proof bourbon. It's delicious. I think I could drink it. I feel like I could drink this easily. It's smooth.
Yeah.
I don't think it's I don't think it's overly complex. I think it tastes just kind of like water with a hint of bourbon, if I'm being honest with you. So that makes me think that this is going to be our shelfer.
Yeah.
But let's go to the left and see what we think.
It tastes like a Friday night at Sully's in 2012.
So it tastes like regret.
It tastes like
a lot of regret. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's go to the one on the left.
Definitely a higher proof.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
lots
Justin,
more flavors.
Justin and Ashton, what are you all getting differently about this one?
A little bit more of a richness to it, to me. I don't know exactly that.
Like it costs more?
No, like a.
This one tastes expensive.
Is it made of gold?
You know how dumb we're going to look when the one on the right is the expensive
Right.
one?
It's not.
No, it's just. I don't know exactly the way to. Maybe after I've done this enough and I've heard like the lingo with it, but like when I smell it, I get a lot more. I smell more of the barrel.
Yep.
Is that stupid? I don't know.
No, I mean,
it is stupid. Okay.
The one thing I noticed about this, and tell me if you all get this, is, and I think this is what comes with the higher proof bourbon, is when I drink the one on the left, it stays with me for a few seconds after I
I was
drink it.
just about to say it's on the back of my tongue a little more than the last one
Yeah.
was.
So, I mean, you call it the finish. Like, you're getting a finish here. Where on the one on the right,
I hate when I don't get to finish. This one will do.
I love the finish.
Yeah.
But yeah, the one on the right, I feel like you drink it, you're immediately ready for another sip because it just goes down and you're done.
There's
Is
a
that
consensus.
the consensus? The one on the left is probably the allocated bourbon. And the one on the right,
Correct.
okay.
So
I agree with you, and I'm very worried if we're wrong, but I don't think we're wrong.
No.
Now-
It's also, and I'm assuming darker means it's probably stayed in the barrel longer. Would be my guess.
Typically, that's correct.
And this one's definitely got a darker tint to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, which one do you enjoy better I know Brian and I enjoy the one on the left.
I like the one on the left better.
I actually do. I didn't think I would because I thought the watered down one would make me like it more because it burns less. But there's more of a flavor to it. More of a. I don't even know how to say it. Like it's stupid, but the only way I can say it is like the barrel taste.
Yeah.
The barrel kind of.
No, I mean
It tastes real good.
Yeah, I mean it's not going to taste like water. Like you're not getting a watered down flavor.
Well, I never before would have said that bourbon tastes watered down.
I actually know the two bottles here. I know the two bottles I picked out. And for anyone who watched our first episode, Brian cheated.
I did not.
He cheated. He knew it. He looked at the bottle.
I knew it was Four Roses. That was all I knew.
You knew it was an OB.
You're right.
Yeah. So anyways,
entire thing.
Brian, I want to see. I'll give you a sample of William LaRue Weller if you get the distillery right. I don't even need to know.
On the allocated product, not the garbage one?
So they're the same distillery.
Ooh, okay, hold on. I gotta drink this a little bit different because I actually thought they
were. What if you mix these two
it's all gone. The shit one's all gone, but the good one is actually still there.
I can drink more of this.
Yeah, well,
so this would be impressive if he gets the distillery right. He has not to mind. Have you cheated? Did you look?
I haven't had the opportunity to.
Okay.
He could get off the couch.
Yeah. I'm gonna. So, are you guys gonna pick anything, or are you guys just?
I'm gonna say
I was gonna put a guess out there.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Buffalo Trace.
Okay, Ashton.
I was going to guess.
Tastes like the Trace.
I'm gonna go Heaven Hill.
I agree.
Heaven Hill.
Yep.
All right, no free samples tonight, guys. So here's what we've been drinking on.
Oh shit!
And we're gonna find out if we were right about left or right.
It really.
So the non-allocated version.
I can't say it.
Michter's American whiskey, which you can find anywhere. And I enjoyed it, but that was the one on the right.
Huh?
Real talk. I just had this for the first time 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, give me a second here.
And we've almost finished the entire bottle because it is great.
It is good.
Yeah.
It's good, but it's
not
an easy sipper.
Right.
So
I would not have thought that.
This one's 83.4 proof.
Yep, and that's where you're going to get the difference. So the allocated one, Michter's Barrel Strength Bourbon, which is 106 proof compared to that one, which is
I guess the Michter's box should have set it off.
83.4. So that was the two we compared tonight. So
that's the barrel proof?
Yep.
What's the proof? What's mine?
106. Yours is higher than that.
I was going to say, I thought mine was like...
Yeah, yours is higher than that.
Yeah.
So... if you get a chance, I think these things are just awesome. So if you get a chance to get a Michter's Barrel Strength Bourbon, pick it up. Especially this year, get a Michter's 10-year bourbon.
What's
if
that
you come
run?
across it.
I was about to ask, what's this one going to run me?
That one is going to run you around $40.
Okay.
If you get this at retail, not at the distillery because they mark it up a little bit, but if you get it at Liquor Barn, Total Wine,
Kroger,
you're looking at $120 for one of these.
So 40 for piss water.
120 for the nice thing. But again, they're impossible to find at retail. If you can pick it up, send it to me if you don't want it. So, all right. Well, that was good. I feel like we're making progress. We're making baby steps for you guys to learn.
I'm upset that I didn't get that. I've literally just been drinking Michter's this evening.
I like that I'm learning. It's something I don't know. I like to be educated.
There you go.
Especially on stuff like this. So by the time we're done with this podcast, probably in about a week or two, I'll at least know a tiny bit more when we finally put this thing to bed and say, hey, let's quit it. This is not working out.
Yeah. Last week we did a Four Roses OBSO pick.
Yeah.
This week, Michter's Barrel Strength. We're going to step up the game throughout. So you're going to see some good stuff. You'll see William LaRue Weller. You'll see Weller Single Barrel, Weller CYPB, Old Fitz. So
Dwight just committed me
to 3 of those 4 bottles I listed. So you're going to see some good stuff, but we'll give more reviews. But tonight, I think the purpose was to educate and to show Justin and Ashton. Here's the difference between your shelfers versus your allocated
stuff. It's not all
stuff.
burning, pissing, and all that stuff that you're going to feel you're going to feel miserable afterward.
So are you guys ready to take a moment of silence for your fallen angel, Denny Crum?
When it comes to Denny Crum, I feel to me, Louisville basketball doesn't exist without Denny Crum, as we have known it. The way we know it right now, that's probably what it would be every year if it weren't for Denny Crum and what he did. Winning 2 championships, when you think about it, before the 70s when he came in, I mean, he had some good years with Peck Hickman, but outside of that, didn't make their first Final Four until his first year at Louisville. Goes on, and then later winning the championship in 80 and then 86, and then obviously instating the rivalry, which is, I mean, it's great for the state. It's not great for all the people that fight with each other and like fist fight and all the dialysis clinics and stuff like that going on. What he meant was so much more than just the game, like to me.
How did he leave? Did he retire on his own terms, or was he kind of forced out?
Are we doing
If
this?
you ask Denny left on his own.
Are we doing this, or are you doing this like?
No, I'm actually honest. I remember U of L hiring Rick Pitino.
No,
I don't remember Denny Crum's departure.
Tom Jurich was basically like, "We love you. Can you go?"
Yeah.
And he was like,
So he basically did like a Tubby Smith to him.
Basically, when Tom Jurich,
my last 4 seasons have broken even.
Yeah.
Like, I might as well just go ahead.
when Tom Jurich got hired, he was expecting to hire a football coach and to work on the football program. He didn't expect to do this when it came to the basketball program. But when he came in, it was on a downhill slide. It was bad. It wasn't good. I mean, outside of 96 when they miraculously beat UK during that season when they had that run. That was about the only positive you can really take from it. He had a couple of decent players, Marcus Maven, people like that, but outside, and Reese Gaines, obviously. But overall, the performances were abysmal. I remember watching them when I was that age, and like I didn't know well enough to know how unacceptable it was. And you want to give a guy like that, he's earned it, obviously, that he could stay as long as he wanted. But also, when opportunity knocks, you got to make the move. And Rick Pitino was available. And I mean, all the stuff that came with it when it came to Tom Jurich, you could say a lot of negative things, but he knows how to make the most of an opportunity. Yeah.
He knows how to win. That's why I honestly, when you all fired Rick, I was like, okay, cool. As a UK fan, but when you fired Jurich, I was like, it's over.
You guys,
it is over.
Yeah, because you had a guy who cared about winning, and like all the other stuff that went along with it. Like maybe it would be kind of he's
dropping the bags off of people's doors and bringing the strippers over,
calling up people, threatening people, all that stuff. That's okay if you win, honestly. Problem is, I mean, I don't need to go in the whole spiel about what they're doing now and the abysmal program that is Louisville basketball or just Louisville athletics right now. I mean,
if you have any concerns about that, see our first episode.
Yeah. I could go on this for hours, but save that, cut that.
But R.I.P. Denny Crum. I mean, he's. I mean, I've met him a couple times. He went to the same church I went to, which is a mega church, but still met him a few times, and he was always super nice. So
they're having a service,
and my times, being watching basketball, Denny Crum was the coach. We were winning, so I have nothing but good thoughts. He wasn't one of those coaches that was back in when he just disappears, where he hung around Louisville, like you saw him all the time. That
was the biggest thing about him. A guy who came, I think he's from California, UCLA, with John Wooden, and he had the opportunity after that happened, especially after a bad taste in your mouth, getting kind of pushed out. He could have just packed it up and moved out there, lived in good retirement life. Instead, he stayed here and stayed around the community, was involved with the community, which I think is just it's just a statement and really a testament to him and what he means to the program and to the, to everything around here. Without Denny Crum, I just think Louisville basketball wouldn't be what it is. So I appreciate him. God rest his soul, and God rest Louisville basketball.
God bless America.
I wanted to say some more things about Denny Crum.
Go ahead. Clearly, stories that aren't your stories.
So I had this one time when
it's not gonna be a good one.
No, like genuinely, you stolen everything I had to say about Denny Crum actually being a legitimate Louisvillian. Yes, he was from California. Yes, he has roots to UCLA in California, and could have gone to a way better climate, way better place to live, way better standard of living. Genuinely, I had to write a page on Denny Crum for the moment of silent speech tonight for the council meeting, and it actually genuinely made me reflect upon what I missed out by not being cognizant at the time in which Denny won those 2 championships. That he,
only 2 championships.
But so like, I love Rick Pitino for what he did here. I don't have the same reverence that I used to have for Rick Pitino because of not the way that he left, but because the way that I was indoctrinated by the university to believe that he was on the wrong side of everything and that he was a part of it. I didn't make up my own mind at the time whether or not it was legitimate, and I have negative feelings for that, and now I don't. Now I'm feeling incredibly jaded by the fact that the university kicked out the 2 best, quote unquote, at the time,
greatest coaches the university has ever had.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that and the best athletic director that we've ever had.
Adolf Rupp.
It was all whites. It was not even. They didn't even have. They didn't even allow people that weren't white to play the game at the time.
Right.
Which is. But seriously, it made me reflect upon what Denny meant for the U of L program, and I relish the time when my stepdad growing up got to experience 1980s U of L basketball. That's something that I'll never get to do. I get to go back and watch the games, but I didn't live those national championships. And that is the history, if you were a U of L fan, that you carry every time you go to a game, because Denny Crum was our coach and will forever be our coach, and nobody can take that away from me. Championship wise,
that'll do it for episode 2. We'll see you in 4 weeks when we get to episode 3. That's how long it's going to take Justin to edit all of this,
and for me to find DMT for us to all fucking do.
We promise next time this will be a little more coherent and better.
Probably not.
Comment below what you'd like to see the next draft be about, and comment who won this week's draft,
and also, if you have any bourbon suggestions that you want us to review or taste, also throw that out there.
So thanks for watching. This has been
Now We Talk Like Men.
Yeah, I'm also going to say, do us a favor, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon, stay notified for all of our latest videos. You can follow us on our social media at the different platforms. Just follow us on Twitter. You can follow Dwight at DDYoung2. Follow him at Coach A. Bailey. Follow me at Justin Sofer and him at BBowls90. I'll put those links in the descriptions down below. We'll see you guys next time.